Everyone thinks inflation is just prices going up. Wrong. Inflation is a slow, silent, perfectly legal robbery that works best when you do nothing. And right now in 2026, your savings account is the victim, your landlord is the beneficiary, and your bank is happily watching both happen.
Okay, but rates are coming down this year. Doesn't that mean relief is finally coming? Lower rates, cheaper loans, easier life. That's what everyone's saying.
Lower rates help you borrow cheaper, but they simultaneously destroy what little your savings account was earning. The same Fed cut that makes your mortgage slightly friendlier also slashes your high-yield savings rate from 5% to 3% overnight. Relief on one end, silent loss on the other, and most people only notice the good news.
So keeping money in a regular savings account right now is actually losing money in real terms? Like you're going backwards while thinking you're standing still?
Standing still is going backwards when inflation is moving. A dollar sitting in a standard savings account earning 1% while inflation runs at 3% loses 2% of its purchasing power every single year. Silently, automatically, without a single notification from your bank, because your bank profits from your ignorance and has absolutely zero incentive to explain this to you.
So what do you actually do about it? Because I have money sitting in a regular account right now, and I am suddenly feeling personally attacked by this entire conversation.
3 moves right now, today. 1, move idle cash into treasury bills or high-yield accounts before rates drop further, because that window is closing fast. 2, own assets that rise with inflation, index funds, real estate, commodities, things with real underlying value that the inflation tide lifts instead of drowns. 3, if you have fixed-rate debt, inflation is quietly working in your favor because you repay tomorrow's cheaper dollars with today's borrowed ones, which means right now, weirdly, strategic debt is smarter than lazy savings.
Wait! Inflation actually helps people with the right kind of debt? So the system that hurts savers is simultaneously rewarding borrowers who invested the money correctly? That is either genius or the most infuriating thing I have ever heard, and I genuinely cannot decide which.
Both, Peter. It is absolutely both. The wealthy have always known that inflation punishes cash and rewards assets, which is precisely why they hold as little cash as possible and as many income-producing assets as the law will allow. While everyone else is congratulating themselves for saving diligently, inflation is quietly eating the whole sandwich.
Check your savings account today, right now, after this. If it is earning less than the current inflation rate, your money is shrinking while you sleep, move it, invest it, or at a minimum, put it somewhere that fights back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who thinks their savings account is keeping them safe, because this episode might be the most important wake-up call they ever get. Episode 9 is next, and we are talking about turning debt into your most powerful wealth weapon. See you there!